What's going on, guys? It's your boy Bakizi. Today I'm gonna show you the 5 most meta guns in the game, in my opinion. But I also asked opinion of people I know, of different EFT players and streamers that I consider to be one of the best players in the game. What they think are the top 5 guns, what are the builds they would use, and together I combined my thoughts and their thoughts, and I came down to a conclusion with these 5 guns. But before we begin, be sure that you stay hydrated while watching the video. All right, let's begin. Number one gun, I consider to be HK 416 still. But however, if before HK 416 was absolute meta and was way better than M4, this wipe it feels like both guns are equally good. HK has obviously faster time to kill because of faster fire rate, but the difference in ergonomics on the best builds in this wipe is tremendous. It's pretty big. We can see HK and M4 will have almost the same recoil. However, HK has only 61 ergo, while M4 has 73, which is a lot. All right, let's begin with HK. 61 ergo, 37 vertical recoil, 99 horizontal. That's how it looks in preset menu. Those are the modes you're gonna need. The gun itself is probably the best gun on all ranges because it has 60 round like high mag capacity. It can have high mag capacity. It is almost like a laser beam or a laser beam, depending on your skills and depending how you can control your recoil. It's super good at close range, at the same time super good at long range, any range basically. And long barrel allows you, I know it's kind of like a hidden feature, but in my opinion long barrel makes it easier to use point firing when fighting an enemy, especially if you don't use a laser or use like an infrared laser. Without compensating recoil. With compensating recoil, as you can see, I kind of failed a little bit with compensating recoil, but that's because of initial kick of HK and the fire rate. But after you after you fire your first 4 or 5 bullets, it gets way easier, and I kind of failed it a little bit as well. Overall, I'm telling you, this gun is a laser beam as long as you can use it, as long as you learn how to use it, and it's definitely not hard to learn how to use it. Okay, guys, second gun I'm going to talk about is M4. Basically the same as HK, just higher ergo and 50 less RPM, which makes this gun be slower when we compare time to kill. However, very high ergo is a huge bonus of the gun. Makes it super strong for people who like to ADS in any fight, because you might had those situations when you want to ADS during a fight but you cannot, like you just waste your time while ADSing and that's why you die. Well, with this kind of ergo that probably won't happen when on M4. Same as HK, gun is incredibly strong at long range, incredibly strong close range, pretty long as well. So for me personally, it's pretty easy to point fire as well, and definitely the most good looking gun in this top 5. This was without compensating. That was compensating recoil. Next gun we're gonna have is Vector. I would put Vector at the first place at the start of the wipe, but the way they nerfed a lot of stuff about this gun, considering like the prices of ammo, the prices of the gun, the limits, and I don't know, like I don't have any proof of this in game files, but lately when I've been using Vector, it felt like I'm just shooting rubber bullets. Maybe because people started using way better gear. So even I was obviously not using Quake Maker. I was using 9x18 gold Nick ammo. So it felt weaker than it was at the start of the wipe, but this gun incredibly fast ADS speed, high ergo, no recoil at all, and just overall super strong weapon with paired with the best ammo. Here's uh, the preset look of Chris Vector. I'm talking about Chris Vector 9x19 right now because it has stronger ammo and it has bigger mag capacity compared to 45 ACP. So I would consider this gun to be stronger, even though time to kill might be a little bit faster on 45 ACP because of RPM. But still, I think 9x19 Vector is a stronger gun. Problem of Vector, it's not as universal as those 5.56 weapons because it's very strong close range, middle range it struggles a little bit, long range it's very hard to use despite like super low recoil. Vector 9x19. No recoil at all, as you can see, with compensating recoil. Weapon number 4, it's 308 MDR combined with M61 ammo is just an incredibly strong gun. The problem of this gun is only 20, like that is the fact that it only has 20 rounders. It's a big problem. If it had bigger mag capacity, it would be second or first gun. Could be used at long range, could be used medium range with single fire. Close range, very strong with auto fire. 56 ergo, 80 recoil with RK2. That's the build I would prefer to use because recoil feels noticeable on this gun. Definitely not laser beam like on other guns, but still not as high, especially after recent visual recoil buffs, I would say, that makes visual recoil less on the guns. It won't feel that hard to spray the gun. M61, guys, is a 2 tap in the thorax with any armor. It doesn't matter. Level 6 doesn't matter. 2 taps. M61 1 tap skill for the most part in the head. So this gun uses very strong ammo. That's one of the reasons, probably the main reason why this is such a strong gun. This is build I would use. MDR 308. Pretty high initial kick, but if you compensate recoil, and especially like it's middle range, here you could tap already, or you can wait for a PMC to manually to automatically compensate recoil after first 4 or 3 bullets. It gets easier, but if you compensate recoil by yourself, that's how it will look like. Definitely not bad, but again, I'm talking about like only 20 round mags. That's what is the problem for this gun. Okay, for the last one, we got AK-103. I call this gun Chad Slayer. It's probably, not probably, it's definitely the best gun out of all the AK variants. It has 80 ergo, 80 guys, 80. 70 vertical recoil, 169 horizontal recoil. It might sound big, like huge recoil, but because of quite low fire rate, it makes this recoil manageable. Has relatively slow fire rate of 600 RPM, but still with BP bullets, this gun can kill anyone, even very heavily geared opponents. The build looks awesome. I'm gonna show you the preset menu. That's how it looks. Very strong gun and relatively budget compared to other meta guns I talked about today. And the last one, AK-103, no recoil compensation. Recoil compensation. So HK will be around 280,000 with maxed out traders. M4A1 will be the most expensive weapon for around 310,000 rubles with all maxed out traders. Vector 170k, 170,000 rubles. 308 MDR is 200,000 rubles, and AK-103 160,000 rubles. So if you're looking for a kind of budget gun to use, I would recommend AK-103 as a meta gun. But if you want actual budget builds, let me know down below in the comments, and I'll make another guide for you guys with budget weapons for low level players who don't have all the traders unlocked to max level of loyalty. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching the video. This was my take on top 5 meta builds, meta guns in the game. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. If you didn't enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a dislike. I would really appreciate even a dislike. Let me know what you think about it in the comments, and let me know as well if you're interested in me making a budget weapon guide. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.